the US President Joe Biden is on his way to Israel, but this attack on the Gaza hospital is seen as a heartbreaking moment that could derail possible peace efforts. Let's listen in to the White House Bureau Chief of Voice of America as she analyzes US President Joe Biden's visit to Israel amid these escalating tensions.
President Joe Biden is on his way to Tel Aviv, where he is seeking to secure a few goals. Number one is, of course, to show solidarity and support to Israel. This is the United States' strongest ally in the Middle East. The second one is to help secure the safe passage of Americans that are still held and trapped in Gaza, to push for a humanitarian corridor for aid to flow into Gaza. And the last goal, also a very important goal, which is to contain the conflict, to stop it from spreading wider and deeper. But just a few hours before President Biden was scheduled to leave Washington, D.C., as you may have heard, a massive explosion rocked a hospital in Gaza City. This is the Ahli Arab Hospital. We don't know who or what caused the explosion at this point. The Israelis are blaming the militant group Islamic Jihad. That group has denied responsibility. Hamas and officials in Gaza have blamed Israeli airstrikes. Now, because of this explosion that killed hundreds of people, several key leaders in the region that were supposed to meet with Joe Biden in Jordan, in Amman, after his meeting in Tel Aviv, canceled their summit. He was supposed to meet with leaders from Jordan, King Abdullah, as well as President of Egypt, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, and Palestinian Authority leader Mahmoud Abbas. The summit has been canceled, which means that Biden will lose the opportunity of speaking to these regional leaders in order to establish, or in order to gain those goals that I have just laid out. The White House has said that they do not yet know what caused or who is behind the explosion. They did say that they certainly recognize that Israel feels very strongly that they were not behind this explosion, but there's still a lot to investigate, and we won't know until in the days to come. Having said that, President Biden will still aim to meet with victims, with Israeli first responders, as well as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Tel Aviv. From Washington, D.C., I'm Patsy Kuswara, VOA News. Back to you.